Hello, everyone. Wait a moment. One moment. Okay, one moment. Let me share so that we can have other people inside. Let me share it first. Let's learn Spanish. Okay, shared. Hello, thank you so much for joining my live streaming. Mega, mega shout out to the person inside the live streaming. Thank you for the 3 people inside the house. And today we are going to talk about vocabulary, vocabularies in Spanish and English, and of course with Tagalog translation. But before that, let me share first our live streaming so that we can have more people in the in our live streaming. One moment, just give me a moment to share this in my community. Okay, so shared. So let's wait if uh, there are somebody will join us today. so that we can start our Spanish online tutorial, Spanish, English, and Tagalog tutorial. So today uh, I want to discuss actually the different vocabularies later with food, and but we will start this one first. Alado. Where's the black one? We need the black one. I, mhm. My God. Al lado. Okay. So today I decided to have uh, some words that is very important, especially if we are asking, for example, direction in a very basic conversation. So it is very important that we know these words in Spanish. So for example, we I have here some list, especially if we are asking direction, maybe for example outside or inside the house, so this is very useful. Mega mega shout out for the four people in the house, and thank you so much for joining my live streaming. One moment, I need to no, one moment. Yeah, one moment, I just need to share our live streaming so that we can have more people to join with us. Oh, where is it? Okay, I need to put it. Okay, so again, okay, let's start with these words. For example, alado de. Alado de means it's nearby. So, for example, if you want to ask, for example, a bank or a shop, for example, so you can say alado de, for example, no? Uh, And then in English, we're going to alado means nearby. In Tagalog, malapitsa. No, in Tagalog, nearby is malapitsa. For example, in Tagalog, malapit. So for example, you're asking a shop. Malapit sa, well, saan yung malapit na tindahan in Tagalog? Malapit sa bangko, for example, no? Okay, better like this. Oh, mega mega shout out. Thank you for the 5,000 in the house. Thank you for joining my live streaming. Do not forget to thumbs up. Uh, okay? Alado means nearby. In Tagalog, malapit. Okay? Next word. Encima de. Encima de. So, on top of, on top of, or on the top of. For example, encima, the marker. Encima de mi mano. So, on the top of my hand. Encima. Okay? And then next, debajo de. Debajo de is under. Debajo de mi mano. Under my hand. Okay? Debajo, under. So, in Tagalog, sa baba. Encima, sa taas. Bale? Baba, in Tagalog, at ibabaw pala. Ibabaw. Sa Tagalog, ibabaw, tapos ilalim in Tagalog. Thank you so much. Mega, mega shout out for the 4,000 in the house. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Okay, next. Entre. Entre means middle. Sa gitna in Tagalog. Gitna. Okay. Under, ilalim, ibabaw. Tagalog. Okay? Hindi mabasa maayos. Ibabaw in Tagalog. Okay? And then, next, we have detrás. Detrás. Behind. Detrás to, yeah. Behind. Means sa likod mo. In Tagalog, sa likod. O sa likuran mo. Okay? So, de atrás, for example, mira de atrás, look behind you. Mira de atrás, tuya. Mira de atrás, tuya. In Tagalog, tingnan mo sa likod mo o sa likuran mo. Okay? Mega, mega shout out for the 5,000 in the house. Thank you for joining my live streaming. And then, delante. Delante is in front. Delante. Bale, in front. So, in Tagalog, how will we say delante in Tagalog? In front. Mega, mega siya. Hola, soy de Filipinas. Oh, hola, Irad. Is it correct? Irad, my parents says, hola, Irad. Yo también. Soy Filipina. Muchísimas gracias. ¿Dónde en Filipinas? ¿Hablas español? Muy bien. Qué bien. Tú sabes hablar español. Muchísimas gracias, Irad. Soy filipina también. Hablo un poco. Igual que yo. De momento estoy estudiando también para superar mi castellano. Cerca de Manila. Muy bien. Me alegro mucho. Muchísimas gracias, Irad. ¿Ok? Estoy Quezon City, en la ciudad de Quezon City. Vale. Pues yo antes trabajaba en Filipinas, en Las Piñas City. Tengo muchas familia en Quezon City antes. He visitado Quezon City muchísimas veces. Muchísimas veces. Okay, so let's continue our topic. Thank you, Irad, for coming and dropping by my live streaming. Well appreciated. Okay, next. Delante is in front. Vale? Delante, in front. Sa unahan. Unahan, in front. Unahan. In Tagalog. Okay? So, delante is unahan. Next, derecha is right side. Derecha. A la mano, a la derecha. Right. ¿Vale? In Tagalog, kanan, no? Kanan, kaliwa. Kanan. And then izquierda. Izquierda means left, kaliwa in Tagalog. So that is why a la derecha, a la izquierda, and then en is depende. En, in or on. It depends actually how you are going to use that in the sentence. For example, and for example, el mapa está en la pared. So the map is on the wall. Bale? On the wall. So it's depend actually how you are going to use this in the sentence. For example, in autobus. So I'm on the bus. I'm on the bus. Thank you so much, Mega Mega shout out for the 7,000 in the house. Please do not forget to give a thumbs up to my live streaming. Thank you for joining me. Truly appreciate your presence. Okay, people. So, for example, we're going to use the sentence. Okay. For example, this one, no? For example, I'm going to, uh, thank you for the thumbs up. Okay, for example, the markers, okay? So, el verde, for example, está entre de negro y rojo. Entre. Middle. Okay, está entre. And then normally they will use that also here in Spain, like entre tú y yo. Entre tú, the second person, y yo. So it's like, it's all about entre tú y yo. También, they use that also. Entre tú y yo. Parang it's between you and me. They can use that also in the sentence. I mean, in a simple conversation. Entre, between you and me. Vale? Between or in between. ¿Vale? So, entre tú y yo. For example, you have a conversation with a person. So, you're talking something. Estáis hablando. ¿Vale? Y luego, tú puedes decir, vale, esta cosa es entre tú y yo. Start na pala, mag-grocery na kami. Sige ta, okay lang ta. I started earlier so that I can also end. And then it's very late already if I'm going to start at 2 o'clock here in Spain. So that is why I started at 1 o'clock. Okay, thank you so much for the 8 person in the house, 8 people in the house. Thank you so much for dropping by my live streaming. Señora, ¿tiene usted un libro para aprender español para los Filipinos? Okay, I am using a book. Actually, last 2018, tenía un libro in el cole que estaba yo antes en el cole, pero solo 1 hora y media cada, tengo 2 días cada semana, solo 1 hora y media. Y utilizamos este libro, Español en Marcha, de nivel básico, IRAD. So I am using this book to learn Spanish. For now, I am studying my Spanish alone. So estoy estudiando solamente leer libros y informaciones en toda la forma. Libro, hablar con, siempre, con nativos. I mean, every day, since I'm here, I am talking because only few people can speak English here. So majority, they will speak Spanish. But the problem is, since I am in Valencia, I'm in Valencia city. They speak Valencian, which is very different from Spanish, but poco-poco. Anong wala na naman? Ano yan ta? Baka ano lang, wait. Oh my God. Yeah, Irad. One moment. I need to check that. It's off. Ayan, kaka-on ko lang ta. Nakakalimutan ko kasi lagi. Nakakalimutan ko siya laging i-on. Okay. So, next. De atrás. Mira, for example. Mira, mira la foto de atrás tuyo. Like, mira la foto de atrás tuyo. No? Look at the picture behind you. Tingnan mo ang larawan sa iyong likuran. So, yan, that's how you use it in the sentence. Mira la foto de atrás tuya. De atrás tuya. So, look at the picture behind you. And then, thank you so much for the 6 thumbs up. Thank you for the 9,000 in the house. And then, next, delante. Okay? Delante. So, for example, está delante de la ventana. Está delante de la ventana. For example, ella está delante en la ventana. ¿Vale? She is in front of the window. Ella está delante de la ventana. Ella está in front of the window. Okay? So, next, derecha. Okay? Like on your right, left, izquierda on your left. So, a la derecha, a la izquierda. See, it's going straight, recto. Straight, recto. Todo recto. Recto. In the Philippines, recto is one place in Manila, right? Donde podemos comprar libros baratos en recto. Recto is straight, going straight. Okay? So, derecha, right, kanan, and then izquierda, kaliwa, left, and then in or on, and then recto is straight. Okay? Recto. Straight, straight, straight. So, for example, estás conduciendo, you are driving, then you will just say, todo recto, like straight, straight, straight. Okay? And then, we are going to have this preposition. Okay? So, for example, alado is para todo. Is para todo. ¿Vale? And then, masculino del. Oh, no. Voy a borrar porque no puedes mirar aquí abajo. I'm going to erase and write a new word, okay? Because, you know, in the moment, we only have a mini board. So, maybe one day we will have a bigger board and we can discuss it. I mean, we can have our class, our Spanish online tutorial in a bigger board and a big classroom. Oh, thank you so much for the 7 thumbs up and the 7th person in the house. Thank you for joining my live streaming. Well appreciated. Okay, so since in Spanish, it is very important for them, the feminine and masculine. Kaka-on ko lang kasi antay mo lang, matagal na kasi yan siya ngayon mag-update. Ganun na ngayon si YouTube. Pero naka-on na siya. Iyaan mo na lang. Okay, so, for example, let's have first, alado, for example, no? So, normally, they put a word al means para todo. Meaning, todo means masculino o femenino, the masculine and feminine word. So, you can use that al. And then, del is masculino. And then, dela is femenino. So, de la cama, for example, the article, because in Spanish, they always have a feminine and masculine words. So, it is very important also that we know the articles. So, for example, I've mentioned this so many, many times in our L is masculino. And then la is femenino. And then los, plural, masculino, ¿vale? M es masculino. And las is femenino. Plural, okay? So for example, alado, since we are talking about alado del sofá, al lado del sofá, porque sofá es femenino, sofá, es el sofá, al lado del sofá también, al lado del sofá, es correcto también, del sofá. Es femenino, al lado de la cama, de la cama, de la cama, es femenino, cama, al lado de la cama o al lado de la cocina, cocina. See, the kitchen. In Spanish and Tagalog, we have the same sound, cocina, but in Tagalog we write it as K, kusina, kusina. In English, kitchen. Okay? Kusina, kitchen. Mas matuto na ako mag-Spanish kaysa German. Oo pag lagi ka nga attend ng live streaming ko, mabilis ka na matuto. Thank you so much for the 10,000 in the house. Thank you for dropping by my live streaming. Okay. And then, los, for example, los sofas. ¿Vale? Because in Spanish, it's very important. If it's plural, los sofás, las camas. ¿Vale? Las camas. Okay? So that is the way how they they use rather the articles in Spanish. So for example, ¿dónde es? ¿Dónde hay banco? Por ejemplo, en este sitio. ¿Dónde? Pues, you can say, for example, al lado de la tienda de farmacia. For example, no pharmacy, farmacia. Farmacia in Spanish. Okay, people? So, these are a very basic word that normally you can use during a basic conversation, I mean a daily conversation here in Spain. It's a very, I mean, it's just an article, but it is very important. See, the el, la, los, las, and al, del, and de la. Al lado de la tienda, porque es femenino. Al lado de la tienda es femenino. And then masculino, al lado del masculino que hay lugar, al lado del bar. Al lado del bar. One moment. Let's make sentences. I will just erase this one, okay? So that we can, al lado del bar. It's wet. Al lado del bar. Okay? So, un bar. Aquí en España es un bar. Un bar es ay masculino. ¿Vale? Un bar. ¿Vale? So, de la tienda. Al lado de la tienda. Al lado de la tienda. So, tienda is femenino. That is why you're going to use de la tienda. Al lado de la. De la. Y si es masculino, del. Del banco. ¿Vale? Banco. Del banco. Because banco is masculino. But they write it like this. Banco. Banco. In Tagalog, we change the letter C into K. Bank. The bank. In English. In Tagalog, banco. Con la N y la G y con la K. Banco. So, that is how you are going to use these articles in Spanish, because in Castellano, I mean in the Spanish word, they always have the article, the subject, or the noun. They always change the word because they have this feminine and masculine issue. So issue. So okay, in regards with the masculine and feminine, let's have the vocabulary, comidas y bebidas, and then we're going to identify if it's femenino or masculino. Okay, better. So if you have question, just type your question in our chat box. Okay, people? Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate your presence, guys. Okay, so let's have comidas y bebidas, food and drinks. Comidas y so in English, that is food and drinks. Food and drinks. Okay, so in Spanish, in English is and. In Tagalog, comida is pagkain, no? Tengo una pregunta, señora. ¿Cuándo usamos la palabra aquel o aquellos? ¿Y qué situación? Ok. So, is aquel y aquellos is the distance. Irad is the distance. La distancia. Aquel y aquellos. Vale, para utilizar la palabra aquel y aquellos is la distancia. One moment, I need you tengo mucho pipi. Can I go for a pee? One moment. No. So, pag malapit, ese, gagamitin. También, ese, esta, estos. See, it is the distance. It's like, esta is muy cerca. Esta es mi marcador. Por ejemplo, esta. Aquel is más lejos. Más lejos. Like it's like in English, these and these, and that and those. Uh, the difference. Vale? So, aquel is that in English. One moment, please. Have mercy. Esta is mi marcador, señora, but isn't marcador masculino. Ah, yeah. Este es marcador. Sam John Saints, gracias. Este es marcador. One moment, please. Seryoso, ah. Hi, She. Mega, mega shout out, She. Oh my God. One moment. One moment. Give me 1 minute. Okay. No, never mind. Thank you. Yo gusta comida e bebidas, vodka, borracho. Thank you, Sam John Saints. Vete. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Este es mi marcador. Esta es for feminine. Okay, so let's continue the food and drinks. Okay? Mega, mega shout out. Thank you po. Thank you so much. Muchísimas gracias. Mega, mega shout out to my friend from uh, Calpe. No, She? Sa Calpe kayo. Eva She. It's from Calpe. She is also a Filipina. A good friend of mine. Okay, in Tagalog, pagkain at inumin. Pagkain at inumin. Ayan. So, for example, el sumo, so this is masculino, el sumo de frutas. What is sumo in English? Thank you, mega, mega shout out for the 15,000 in the house. What is sumo in English? Does anybody knows what is sumo in English? Te quiero también igualmente, Eva She. Juice, very good, Irad. Oh, you have a good vocabulary, Irad. Sumo in English is juice, a fruit juice. A fruit juice. One moment. Because in English, I mean, normally, we don't have in the article a feminine and a masculine. Ano sa Tagalog ang juice? Sumo. Ano sa Tagalog ang juice? Sumo. Juice. Ang Tagalog ng juice ay juice din, no? Sa Tagalog. Wala tayong ano, it's a borrowed word in juice din. Opo, opo, juice. Ayaw ng ma'am. Oy, Ira. Ayaw ng ma'am. Kay para lang ng ma'am sa mga estudyante na ako. Nagbisaya si Inday. You know what, Irad? Here in Spain, the student, I mean, in the Philippines, normally students will call us ma'am or miss. or Mrs. But in Spain, they will just call your name, Catherine. They will just call me, okay, Catherine. Opo, loan word po. Tang juice po. Brian Melvin de Ocampo. Yeah, an orange tang juice. Okay, so thank you. So sumo means juice. If el sumo de frutas means that is a fruit juice. In Tagalog ay juice pa rin sa atin because that is our borrowed word. So we don't have wala tayong ano tawag yun? Kapalit. Okay. El azúcar. El azúcar. Okay? Con acento. El azúcar. So what is azúcar? El azúcar. Actually, in Bisaya, we use this term, azúcar, sugar. Very good. Tere Gonzalez. Thank you for cooperating my discussion. Sugar. In Tagalog, we change the letter R into L, asukal. But the spelling is different. Asukal. Tama ba ako? Sa Tagalog, asukal? Ati Tere Gonzalez, guwapa ati. Okay, asukal is Tagalog, no? In Bisaya, we call it also asukar in Tagalog. Yes, okay. Thank you, Brian, for cooperating my discussion. Okay, next. Aha. El chocolate. El chocolate. So, as you can see, we use the masculine article. El chocolate. Igual in English. Como se escribe is the same. Also, like chocolate, the chocolate in English, no? The chocolate. In Tagalog, ang chocolate. But normally, we spell it like this. Choco latte. Okay? Choco latte in Tagalog. Actually, the Spanish word is the same in Tagalog. Kung paano natin siya binigkas, ganon din siya baybayin. Como se pronuncia, igual. Como se escribe in Spanish. Thank you, Samjan Saints. Okay, next. La tostada. Okay? Femenino. La tostada. What is tostada in English? I know there are a lot of Filipino here who can speak Spanish. I am so happy to that you joined my Spanish online tutorial today. A toast bread. Muy bien, Tere Gonzalez. Muy bien. A toasted bread. Okay, la tostada. Toasted bread. Okay? Toasted. Sa Tagalog, tostada din. Pero, same, igual, no? In Tagalog, tostada. Ang Tagalog ng toasted bread, tostada. Yes, Brian, toast. La tostada aquí. Mi color, la tostada aquí. Sí. Las Filipinas en España, la piel is tostada because especially during summertime, the sun here is hotter. 40 grados, 41 a veces. So it's more hotter here. Tostada. Sunog. Quemada. Sunog, quemada. Okay. Next, la mantequilla. So, femenino, la mantequilla. What is mantequilla? Margarine. Wow! Very good. Actually, It's a butter. Margarine is margarina in Spanish. Butter. Margarine and butter. Normally, in the Philippines, we have margarine, and then I didn't know how to differentiate that. We called it margarine, but it's butter, or it's butter, but we called it margarine. So it's a two different uh, food. Margarine is made of vegetable, right? Please correct me if I am wrong. And butter is made of milk. Is it correct? Please correct me if I am wrong, people. Sige, if I am wrong with my knowledge. So, mantequilla, butter. So, what is the Tagalog of butter? Okay. Thank you, Brian. What is the Tagalog of butter? Because normally we will just say it margarine. Ay, margarine. So, I don't know. For example, remember the hot cake? The street food? Yun, gustong-gusto ko pa naman yun. Ang sarap. Yung hot cake, di ba nilalagyan natin ng margarine yon? So, yun, yung yellow, tapos lalagyan mo ng asukal. Ang sarap. Yan, margarine. Wala yan dito. Tapos, normally, sa English, American term, they have the pancake with the butter. They did not use the margarine. They put butter on it. But Filipino version, margarine. Pinoy version, margarine. Pandesal, lagyan mo ng margarine at asukal. Ang sarap. Yung pan de sal, galing yan sa word na Spanish. Pan de sal is the bread with salt. Pero sa ating mga Tagalog, ang pandesal, yung maliliit na tinapay, yeah, butter is milk fat. Yes, it's a milk fat. And margarine is made from vegetable. So, ayan. Thank you. Thank you, Giselle, for that information. With condensed milk, ma'am, masarap. Macaron 17. Yes. Uy, ang sarap naman yan. Uy, alam nyo, nakakamiss talaga ang mga pagkaing Pinoy. Promise. Iba kasi lasa ng mga pagkain dito. Pero masarap mga pagkain dito. I mean the best food in the world also here in Spain. Pero iba talaga yung panlasang Pinoy, alam mo yun? Ma'am, pa-shoutout na late na ako. Hehe, Gina po. Hi, mega mega shoutout, Gina, my former student in the Philippines, right? Gina, section, ano ka nga section na? Nakalimutan ko, violet ka ba na? I think Gina is one of my former student, my first batch ever in Las Piñas, uh, High School, Talon Village Annex. Wow, ang taray ng memory ng nanay mo, anak, naalala ko pa. Okay, so let's continue. Los cereales. Plural, los cereales. Plural, masculino. Los cereales means the cereals. Mira, in English, you will just put the cereals. Pero in Castellano, no. We will just the girl, for example. Pero in Spanish, no. La niña, la chica, el hombre, el chico. So they change the article into feminino and masculine. Ayan, thank you so much, Gina. Mega mega shout out, and thank you for always supporting my YouTube channel. Thank you po. As of the moment, as of today, I have 2,555 subscribers. Thank you po. Please keep on sharing my video and ask them to subscribe. Let me help let me help to grow my channel. Actually, my student in the academy, they are telling me every week, Catherine, last week you got 2,540. And now 10 more subscribers. They are like monitoring my subscribers. Thank you so much, by the way. Okay, so can I erase the writing on the board? Let's have another word. Okay, let's have leche. How about leche? Is it masculino or femenino? Leche. Masculino, femenino. Okay? Leche, people? Is it masculino or femenino? Leche. Very good. Irad, la leche. In English, the milk. In Tagalog, ang gatas. Bao. Ang gatas. Okay? So you can see, we only have one article, ang, and in English, da. But in Spanish, we have la y el, la leche. How about the miel? Miel. Is it femenino or masculino? What is miel, by the way, in English? What is miel in English? Honey. Yes, Irad. Very good. It's honey. One moment. It's honey. La miel. The honey. Hala, I forgot. What is Tagalog of honey? May Tagalog ba ang honey o honey pa rin? Sa Bisaya kasi tawag namin yan dugos. Pero sa Tagalog nakalimutan ko kung anong Tagalog ng honey. Okay. And then, next. Parang wala po. Oo nga, no? Parang ano lang siya, parang honey pa rin sa Tagalog. Pulot, pulot gata. Sa honeymoon. Pulot gata. Yoshteg. Pulot gata. Honeymoon. Pulot pukyutan. Ah! Ang lalim na Tagalog. Pulot pukyutan. Ay, salamat po. Ngayon ko lang yan pulot pukyutan. Mega shout out ka, Becca. Thank you for dropping by. Okay, next. Cafe. What is cafe? Is it femenino or masculino? Cafe? Yeah, it's been a long time. Cafe? Pulot, I think. I think also, Yoshtig, tama po ba ang aking pronunciation ng iyong pangalan? Yeah, maybe. Masculino, El Cafe. Very good, Kabekia. El Cafe. So in English, the coffee. Sa Tagalog, ang kape. Bao. So as you can see, the Spanish and Tagalog, we are almost the same, but the difference is the spelling, how we write the word in Spanish. Yes, it's check, Cabecya. Okay, El Cafe, and in English, the coffee, at sa Tagalog, ang kape. Ang mainit na kape. Lalo na ngayon, ang lamig-lamig dito, guys. It's very cold today because since today is Saturday, since Thursday, it's been raining here. And I mean, outside, it's so gloomy, so dark and gray. So it's very, very cold. Winter feels. Aba, andyan si Eva She. Yeah, Eva She also is here in my live streaming. Okay. Mantel. Do you know what is mantel? So, normally, here in Spain, they always put mantel on the table. So, it's masculino. El mantel. That is the tablecloth. So, they always put a tablecloth on the table. Okay? Sa Tagalog, mantel din, no? Ang tawag natin. Parang mantel. Mucho frío. Eva She, mucho frío. Muy frío, no. Mucho frío. Muy mal. For ejemplo, muy mal, very bad. Muy mal. El tiempo es muy mal. The weather is very bad. But very cold is mucho frío. Muy frío, no. Mucho frío. Hace mucho frío. It's very cold. Hace mucho frío. Okay, so continuamos. Let's continue. Next. Porque si, por ejemplo, estás en un restaurante, pues tú puedes pedir la comida y, por ejemplo, también pregunta si quieres algo caliente. Si quieres café caliente, caliente means hot and frío means cold. Está mojada. It's wet. Means cold. Okay? So, for example, if you want to order a hot coffee, so, un café caliente. Un café. Oh my God, it's not. Let's change another one. Un café caliente, ¿vale? Un café caliente. ¿Vale? Un café caliente. Diyan muna kayo at kalabas ko lang ng work. Regards dyan sa inyo. Thumbs up pala muna ako. Thank you so much, Kabekia, for the thumbs up. Café con leche, por favor. Muy bien. Coffee with milk. Café con leche. Thumbs up. 12, mi amiga. Muchísimas gracias. Okay? Un café caliente. Si quieres a cold coffee, then café caliente contra calor. Okay. Tengo calor means hot. The weather is hot. Calor. ¿Vale? Calor. Hot. Este es para el tiempo. El tiempo means weather. Caliente es para la comida. ¿Vale? Caliente es para la comida. It's for food. ¿Vale? Samchan Saints. And you cannot say, estoy caliente. No, because meaning means estoy caliente is I'm hot. estoy caliente. Do not use this in Spain because meaning tengo caliente. No. Estoy caliente. No, 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 no. I'm hot. Sí, exactamente, Samjan. No, 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 no. That is a very wrong sentence. Estoy caliente. No. Tengo calor. So if you feel hot, I mean the weather, not your body. The weather, tengo calor. Tengo frío. I am cold. Tengo calor, tengo frío, pero estoy caliente, no. ¿Vale? One moment. I'm going to write it. Need to get. Bale? So, for example, let's make that tengo frío and tengo calor. Bale? So, tengo is verbo tener. Caliente, we use muy caliente. Exacto, muy caliente. La comida está muy caliente. The food is very hot. Teacher na teacher talaga dating. Thank you, Kabekya. I want something hot. Quiero algo caliente. I want something hot. Quiero algo caliente. Okay? So, for example, Uy, no va. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Por qué no va? Tengo frío. I'm cold. Ano? I have cold. I'm cold. Tengo calor. I'm hot. I'm hot. Okay. So, for example, one moment. I can't read your messages because of the... Okay, caliente, we use muy, sí, muy caliente. For example, el café está muy caliente, meaning very hot. Like, cuidado, el café está muy caliente o quema. You dice quema mucho, está muy quemado. Okay, so that is the difference de calor y caliente. Tengo calor y how will you translate, for example, la chica tienes calor, ¿vale? La chica tienes calor. Tú no puedes decir la chica tienes caliente, no. Caliente es para comida, ¿ok? People, question about calor y caliente. Aquí sale temas de... Bueno, hablamos sobre todo de comida también. Para comida es caliente. The weather is hot. Calor. Hace calor. Hace frío. Hace mucho calor. Hace mucho frío. Muy calor no. Muy frío no. Okay. Next. For example, el camarero. What is camarero? El camarero. What is camarero? Guys, what is camarero? Waiter. Very good. A waiter. In Tagalog is waiter, no? It's the same. Si es un hombre, el camarero. Si es una mujer, la camarera. Actually, in English also, we have a feminine and a masculine. It is the waiter and the waitress. One moment. Oops. Yeah. I need to disruption first. One moment. I'm so sorry for the disruption of our class. Since, yep, I need to change I need to move the board here on the other side so that I can sit here better. Okay, so, servidor, yes po. Hindi, ma'am, pwedeng mag-CR. Opo, ako din naihinga ako eh. Pero sige, mamaya na lang. Servidor, servidora. Tama? Servidor is servidora. Normally, they use the V. Letter V. Sirve. Si, este es sirve o este es sirve. Normally, they use the letter V, not the B. Because in what a word matatai po. What do you call this one? For example, no, in Tagalog, vaso. In Spanish, vaso. In Tagalog, baño. In Spanish, baño. Baño. Okay? So normally, uh, they they use normally they normally use the word V, uve. They pronounce it uve. Kenneth Guerra, thank you for this lesson, ma'am. Oh, thank you so much, Kenneth. Uh, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. I am not a professional Spanish teacher. I am still learning the language. But since I missed teaching so much in the Philippines, that is why I really tried my best to share my knowledge here in my YouTube channel. So bear with me. I am not a professional teacher. I mean, a Spanish teacher. I am studying also my Spanish uh, language. Kakapasok ko pa lang, ma'am. May natutunan ako agad. Salamat. Oh, thank you so much. Nakakatuwa naman na marinig. Maraming salamat po. So, I just want to share my knowledge from Filipino, English, and now Spanish. So I am on my third language. Nakakatuwa, no? But you speak better than us, so carry on. Wow, thank you so much. Because I actually next year I want to take the B1 exam, but I am just studying, I mean, alone. Read books a lot of time, and then speaking, of course, with the natives. Though, in my case, it's very hard because every day I am teaching English and also I am studying Spanish. So it's a bit contradicting, but it's okay. I every Saturday I have my Spanish class from 10:30 to 12. So I am very thankful actually with that because I I mean, I am forced to study harder in my Spanish. So that's my goal actually this coming year. I want to take the B1 exam. I hope I hope because I passed the A2 level on my own. So I just study, read a lot, asking a lot of native people. So anyways, okay, continuamos. I accidentally erased the comidas y bebidas. Actually, I am learning this way. Uh, like for example, no, if my student will tell me Spanish word that it's my first time, I always uh, keep on writing on my notebook a lot, a lot, a lot. That is why o sige, hindi na biro ito, ma'am. Lalabas po muna. Okay. Thank you so much, Kabekya. Okay. Bibi comidas y bebidas. I forgot. I erased the food and drinks. Pagkain in Tagalog. Okay? In Tagalog. Okay. So let's continue. The food. La taza. In Tagalog is the same. Tasa. In Tagalog, tasa. cup or mug, no? The cup or the mug. Enjoy po sa lahat. Have a nice day. Regards again. Thank you, Kabekya. Okay, so la taza is femenino. La taza. Thank you for the 13 thumbs up, people. Truly appreciate your presence today. Okay, la mesa. La mesa is femenino. The table. Same in Tagalog. La mesa. Pero escribimos la mesa igual. The table. Pero sa atin, ang is the article, la mesa juntos. Tama ba ako? La mesa, no? In Tagalog, in Spanish, is solo mesa. And the article is la. So, la mesa. Cute. Okay. Lo dulce is the sweet. La mesa. Yeah. Ang galing, no? Spanish word. Tapos ano? Anyway, sinakop nila tayo ng 333 years. What did you expect? Ma'am, I want to know, are you teaching us European Spanish or Southern American Spanish? Madami po bang pagkakaiba? Or Southern American? Okay, since I am here in Europe, so normally my Spanish are European. About American Spanish, I am not aware of that, Kenneth. I'm so sorry. Since I am living here in Spain, so I am using the European Spanish. No, actually, because there are also other Europe countries that they speak Spanish, but it's very different. Pero baka namali na rin tayo kasi may ang na at lamesa pa. Kaya nga, so double ano na, double article, ang tapos lamesa. De nada, Kenneth, Ati. So, I cannot really compare the difference between the Spanish and Southern American because I am here in Spain. So I'm so sorry. I will try to research on that matter. Okay, Kenneth? So maybe next Spanish tutorial, I will try to research about it. Okay? I will take note of that. Spanish. I mean the Southern American Spanish. Okay, so let's continue. Lo dulce is the sweet. The sweet. O los dulces. Can you see? The singular and plural, los dulces, the sweets. So sa atin, ang ang matamis at matatamis, no? Marami rin pong ibang words na mali or iba yung meaning ng hiniram nating salita sa Spain po. Exactly. No, we have our own meaning. The Spanish words in Philippines, we have our own meaning. But it really doesn't like, for example, yung salitang sabi sa atin, sa kanila, sabe is verbo saber, is no. Verbo saber. It's no. Eh, di ba sa atin, magsabi ni mama, like, according to mama, no? Pero sa kanila kasi, parang, sabi parang, do you know, tulad po ng siempre. Ang siempre is always, siempre. Always. In Spanish. In Tagalog, what is the siempre in Tagalog? Imbis na por supuesto, of course, sa atin, yung of course, siempre. Sa Spain, always. Yeah, exactly. There are Tagalog I mean, there are Spanish word in Philippines, but uh, different in meaning in Spanish. Yeah. At saka yung ano, anyways, the word para is the same. Para is like for. Para to, ay para ti is for you. Or the word, for example, in the jeep, para is the same. Stop. Para. Stop. So there are also words the same, and there are also different words. Okay? Oh, I don't have a good lighting here. Okay? So, let's continue. Okay. Lo dulce o lo, los dulces mean the food that are sweets. For example, la tarta. The La Tarta is, oh, mega mega shout out to my tiyahin na maganda, Thelma Fernandez. Okay lang po, te. Katatapos ko lang magturo kanina sa work, kaya ito, ano naman, YouTube naman. Kaya every Saturday, ano talaga, gusto ko mag online tutorial. Kasi naaaliw ako. Lalo na kapag nandyan kayo, tapos nagko-comment kayo, sobrang natutuwa ako sa ginagawa ko. Alam mo yon. Maano dito, te, maulan, sobrang lamig, 3 araw na. Ang lamig-lamig. Ano na, palapit na si winter. Paparamdam na siya. Okay, thank you for the 14 thumbs up, people. Maraming maraming salamat po sa pag-join niyo po sa akin. Okay, next. Los cubiertos. Los, ay, la C primero. Sa Ilonggo, para nagkamali or nalagot ka sa Spanish iba. Hello, Miss Kathy. Yapi Martinez. Hi, Yapi Martinez. Thank you so much for joining my live streaming. Jupiter Lo. Hola. Hola, ¿cómo estáis? ¿Cómo estáis? How are you? Los cubiertos. Ito, same to sa atin, Tagalog. Los cubiertos. Pero iba lang yung spelling natin. Cubiertos. Okay, see? Cubiertos. Utensils. Okay? The utensils. So, for example, tengo hambre. Tengo hambre. I am hungry. Okay, so, for example, el cuchillo. Okay? Mira the difference. In Tagalog, ang cuchillo. Same pronunciation but different in spelling. Spanish and Tagalog. El cuchillo, ang cuchillo in English, the knife. Okay? The knife. Jupiter Law. Hola. Saludos. Okay. El tenedor. El tenedor. So, in español, escribe el tenedor. In English, fork. In Tagalog, kutsara is spoon. Tinidor. Tinidor. Tama ba ako? Tinidor. Todo con la I. Tinidor. No? Okay. And then, el plato. Thank you, Irad. El plato. So actually, lahat ng mga gamit sa kusina parang pareho lang talaga sa atin sa Tagalog. El plato, the plate in English, the plate. And then sa Tagalog, ang plato. Ang galing, nakakatuwa. 'Di ba? Vaso, baso. Tenedor, kutsara, pero la diferencia is uh, spelling, kutsara. Mira, in Spanish, you're going to write la cuchara, spoon. In Tagalog, kutsara. Yan. Kutsara. That is the Tagalog, kutsara. Okay, same. Oh my God. Oh my God. La cuchara, the spoon. In Tagalog, ang kutsara. It's the same, but different in spelling. So, that is the tawag ito, pamana sa atin ng mga Kastiliano. La aceituna. Wow, if you can see my video, my very first ever picking experience, la aceituna, the olives, C is singular, C is plural, las aceitunas. O olivas también, they also use the word olives, olivas. Okay, so olives, the olives. In Tagalog, wala tayong niyan. Olives lang. Oliva in Tagalog. Okay. Next is el aceite. I think I'm going to erase already. El aceite. The oil. Because normally here in Spain, they always put olive oil in the bread, in the baguette, or in the salad. Alam nyo, ang healthy nila dito. Kasi yung salad, ang nilalagay nila, lang, olive oil, salt, and pepper. Ganun lang. Or a squeeze of lemon juice. Hindi na, di ba normally tayo gumagamit pa tayo ng mga mayonnaise, etc. Sila hindi. Very healthy talaga yung salad nila. Walang mga kung ano-anong sangkap ba. Kasi yung bread, yung olive oil, yun, nilalagay nila yan sa bread. El aceite. Yan, the oil. Sa Tagalog, ang oil ay mantika o Bisaya ang mantika. Diyos ko naman, nalito na ako sa sa isip ko ba? Spanish, English, Tagalog, and Bisaya, nagrumble na sa dami ng sa dami ng mga inisip kong lengguwahe, nagrumble na. ¿Por qué es muy bueno para la salud? Okay, el aceite de oliva, ellos dicen que es muy bueno para el corazón. And also the olives itself, la aceituna, is rich in vitamin E for the skin, para la piel. So, I mean, they told me that, the Spanish people. And also, the olive oil, hindi siya dapat, anong tawag nito? Niluluto sa mainit. Mas healthy siya kapag kinakain mo siya ng, anong tawag dito? Like yung sa pan, nilalagay mo siya ba? Pagka gagamitin mo siya as cooking, hindi daw siya maganda. Yun lang sabi sa akin ng mother-in-law ko. Hindi raw maganda. Dapat siya, kinakain siya ng parang fresh. At saka, ang mahal din en ensalada. En la ensalada. Aceite de oliva con un poquito de sal, de pimienta, the limon, the limon. Yeah. So normally they put the olive oil in the food. Like that is for ready to eat, not for cooking. They do not use it as for cooking because normally as we will use because we are thinking, olive oil. Why is it olive oil is healthy? Because that is from fruit ba siya o vegetable? I mean, hindi kasi siya ano, 'di ba? Parang health ano siya, kumbaga sa atin sa Philippines, 'di ba? We have this coconut oil. So, ganun din sa kanila. So, yung oil na olive oil, galing siya talaga sa aceituna. Yung kinuha namin, I mean, may video ako, I uploaded last Saturday. Yun, kinuha namin siya talaga by hand. Kasi dapat pinapalo. Sabi ko, kawawa naman yung puno. Tinanggalan mo na ng bunga, papaluin mo pa, 'di ba? Sabi ko nga sa asawa ko, kasi sabi niya, dapat papaluin para mabilis. Sabi ko sa kanya, ikaw kaya papaluin ko, hindi ka ba masasaktan? Sabi ko sa kanya. So, ayun. Tapos, dinala namin siya sa co-op, sa kooperatiba. Dinala namin siya doon. So, by January or February daw. Kasi parang i-preserve pa yun eh, bago siya maging oil. Ganun. Nakalimutan ko Spanish always emphasize the use of determiner, the, or, el, ila. Yeah, that is why I mean on my live streaming, I keep on reminding that Kenneth, the L and la. It is always like for them, it's very important to put that article. El la. Okay? So, the oil, el aceite de oliva. Bale? Ang Tagalog natin, ang mantika. No, tama ba ako? Mantika, sa Tagalog yan siya, no? And then, el vinagre. What is vinagre? Tsaka alam nyo, easy cooking sila dito. As in, pag nag-ihaw, salt and pepper lang. Di ba tayo, minamarinate pa natin yung karne sa toyo, sa suka, kalamansi, o kung ano-ano pa nilalagay natin. Di ba, may sibuyas, may bawang. Sa kanila, hindi. Ano lang, salt and pepper, lagay mo na sa apoy. Ganun lang kadali. Ang ano nila, ang pagluto dito. Tayo kasi mga Pinoy, ang komplikado, ang dami pa natin kung ano-anong ginagawa, 'di ba, sa pagluluto. Sila hindi. Yes, influence ng Chinese at US. Ganun pala yun. Hindi ko alam. Kasi sabi po kasi nila, mag-iiba daw yung meaning kung hindi mo gagamitin. Tama, tama, Kenneth. You are right. Wala. O hindi man kaya mag-iba daw yung meaning. Ganito, kasi ako habang kino-correct talaga ako lagi ng aking mister. So, kapag nag-aano ako, lagi niya ako sinasabihan na los artículos son muy importantes. Cuando habla en castellano, hay que poner artículos. La mesa, el tenedor, el pan, la carne. So, you really need to put the articles when you are speaking with them. So that is the reason. Okay? El vinagre, what is vinagre? Do you know what is vinagre? People? Vinagre? Do you have idea what is vinagre? I know there are Filipinos there speak Spanish. What is vinagre? Muy bien. Vinegar. Muy bien, Kenneth. Vinegar. It's a vinegar. Sa Tagalog, ang suka, baw. Ang suka, baw. Okay, that's the term of vinagre. Okay? Next, la pimienta is femenino. La pimienta. Because when you are eating in the restaurant, you can ask the waiter or the waitress to bring this. For example, puedes traer el aceite, or puedes traer la pimienta o el sal, chili or pepper. Yeah, chili is pimiento. This one is the pepper, the powder pepper, Kenneth, pimienta, the powder pepper. Okay? And then, next, la sal, the salt. La sal, the salt. Ang asin. Okay? Ang asin. This one is the ground pepper. I am referring the ground pepper. Sa Tagalog, paminta is correct. Paminta. Ang paminta. Baw. Sige na. Ang paminta, baw. Yes, pandesal. Yes, it's a bread made, it's a bread with salt. Pandesal. Tapos ginawa na natin siyang pandesal. Ginawa na natin siyang, anong tawag niyan? Tawag mismo sa tinapay, pandesal. One moment. Let me check the battery. Imagine, it's been 1 hour and 30 minutes. Ang bilis ng oras, no? Kakatuwa. Okay, so, disruption. Sorry for that. Okay, la sal. ¿Puedes traerme la sal, por favor? Like, can you bring me a salt? El pan. El pan. So, it's the bread or baguette. And in Tagalog, tinapay. So, the Tagalog of pan is tinapay. And then, la servilleta. What is servilleta? La servilleta. What is this? La servilleta, por favor. Do you know servilleta? What is servilleta? No lo sé. Okay, I will give you a hint. You need this every time that you're going to eat this. It's always on the table. Kenneth. Normally, it's color white. And it's made of paper. Oh, it's made of paper. It's a tissue paper. Table napkin, a tissue paper. Serving plate or spoon, tissue. Yeah, tissue. It's a tissue. Gina, thank you. You are still there. It's a tissue. A table napkin and a tissue. So, yan ang tawag nila sa table napkin, servilleta. Sa Tagalog, tissue. No, we called it tissue. Hula ko biskuit. Servilleta. Ang biskuit sa kanila ay galleta. Why not? Servilleta, por favor. ¿Me traes la servilleta, por favor? Kasi alam nyo dito, simula nung hindi na naglalagay ng tissue sa mga mesa. Kailangan mo na siyang i-ask. Hindi ko nga alam kung anong kinalaman nun sa ano. Bakit hindi na sila naglalagay ng tissue? Okay. El helado. What is el helado? So normally we eat this during summertime. What is helado? Oh, a mí me encanta el helado. Me encanta mucho. Ice cream! Yes! The ice cream. And then, for example, flavor, sabor, ang vanilla sa kanila is vanilla. This one. Vanilla. In English, vanilla. Like if you want to have a vanilla flavor, they normally say that vainilla. Quiero un helado de vainilla o de coco, the coconut ice cream flavor, de coco. And then el pescado, el pescado. What is pescado? Bisaya, vanilla. Ay, oo nga, Gina. Ang Tagalog nito, vanilla. Ay, Tagalog, Bisaya. Tingnan nyo, parang nakuha lang natin sa kanila, no? Vanilla. In Bisaya, vanilla. Vanilla. Fish meat. Very good. El pescado is the fish. Ang isda, baw. Ganun, ang isda, baw. Oh, I hope you enjoy our topic today and you learn some vocabularies about food and drinks in Spanish. Okay? El pescado. La sopa. What is sopa? La sopa. Quiero una sopa de calabaza. De calabaza. Nood ako, Ma'am Dora. Natuto na ako eh. Soup. Wow, muy bien, Gina. But it is alive. You call it peces. Yes, pez. So, si is singular, pez. Luego, si es plural, cambia la Z con la C, peces. Mira los peces. Okay, sopa is soup, the soup. At sa Tagalog, sopa pa rin. I want a squash soup. Very good. Henelin Salvado. Thank you for cooperating. Okay. La sopa, the soup. Sa Tagalog, di ba, sopa din gamit natin. Wow, mega mega shout out to my bunso. Thank you, Bunsoy, for joining ang aming bunso po, Delio TV. Thank you. Okay, so, next, el postre. El postre. Do you know what is postre? It's my favorite part of the meal. Ma'am, mas marami pa akong natutunan ko dito kaysa PDF file ko. Talaga, Kenneth? Oh, thank you, Kenneth. Natuwa naman ako sa'yo. Dessert. Okay? El postre is dessert. Okay? So this is my favorite part. You know what? Here in Spain, if you are going, when they eat, they always have postre. So, in un restaurante, significa postre el café o la tarta. So, in un menu, when they say un menu, means the comida completas. For example, you have the primer plato, segundo plato, y the third is the postre. So, el primer plato is the appetizer. So, for example, you want la ensalada, or you want, for example, soup. For example, a cold soup, gazpacho. What else? Potato fries, bravas, they call it bravas or patatas fritas. And then the main dish is the segundo plato. So that is, for example, if you want, por ejemplo, quiero un atún. Vale, quiero un atún. Tuna. O quieres, por ejemplo, carne de ternera, de beef. Quiero ternera, for example, no? And then, el postre, so you're going to ask, okay, ¿qué hay para postre? So, la camarera o el camarero pregunta, puede, ¿quieres café o la tarta? Pero hay restaurantes que puedes café o tarta, pero normally the free one, you will just choose coffee or the sweet one. But of course, when we say postre, so you have everything, the coffee, the tea, I mean the infusion. So, té verde or manzanilla or poleo, más cosas, vale, the infusion. So, that is, but it is like they eat, they drink coffee, for example, after breakfast. That's the el finale, vale? Siyempre, coffee. And then lunch, coffee. And then dinner, coffee. But the coffee here is very small. It's like this. In the Philippines, we have a cup of coffee. I mean, that is the difference. A cup of coffee. It's very big, grande. A cup of coffee. But I hear they only have a very small glass of coffee. So that is my observation here in Spain. Oh, thank you for the 19 thumbs up, people. I am so grateful that you joined me today. And I hope that today you learned something from me. Let's learn Spanish together because according to my former student, Patrick, he gave me the idea that if the call center in the Philippines, if you know how to speak Spanish, you will earn 70,000 to 90,000. Imagine that. Multilingual, you will earn a lot of money. Bigger. You will earn more in the Philippines. Compare here. I am here in Spain, but I am not earning that big amount of money. Okay? La carta. What is la carta? You are going to ask the waiter, ¿puedes traer la carta, por favor? La carta means letter. Yes, it is a letter, but we are talking about comidas and bebidas, so imagine that we are in the restaurant. So, bill? No. Bill is la cuenta. La cuenta, por favor, is the bill. La cuenta, por favor. So, la carta is the menu. The menu book. ¿Vale? La carta, the menu book. La cuenta is the bill. ¿Puedes traer la cuenta, por favor? Okay? So, it's the bill. You're asking the bill. La cuenta. Okay? And then, la fruta. The fruit. La fruta. So, in English, the fruit. In Tagalog, ang prutas. Magkalapit, pero letter P tayo. That is the difference between Spanish and Tagalog word. The letter V, we change it into B. And the letter F, we change it into P. Like fruta and pruta. Ang prutas. No, with S tayo. Sa kanila kasi, ang S signifika as plural, las frutas. A mí me gusta las frutas, for example. Okay, people? Question. Are we good? Okay. El horario. El horario. ¿Qué horario tienes? For example, you want to ask in the restaurant, ¿qué horario tienes? So, is the schedule. Okay? El horario means schedule. So, you're asking, for example, what time are you, for example, every Saturday, what time are you open? So, ¿qué horario tienes? For example, no? El horario. Desde. You know what? The shop here, I mean, las tiendas, the shops, normally opens at 10:30 a.m. up to 1:30 p.m. And then they have lunchtime at 1:30 up to 5 o'clock. So in the afternoon, they will open the shop 5:30 up to 8:30. So they closed the shop, the offices at 1:30 to 5:30. That is their siesta time. Siesta in Spain is very important. Every after lunch, they always have siesta. Again, siesta. Oh, thank you for the 20 thumbs up and the 10 people in the house. Lunch break 4 hours. Yes. Oo, Kenneth. Ganun dito. Oo, grabe yung lunch break nila dito. Tas alam mo ba, ang lungkot pa dito, every Sunday sarado lahat. Sunday, Domingo, and holidays. And holidays. De verdad sí, holiday, all the shops are closed. Not only here in Spain, actually in Germany also. So, ang lungkot dito, kasi 'di ba halimbawa, holiday, gusto mong mag-enjoy, sarado lahat. Sarado shopping mall, groceries, shops, lahat sarado, sarado. As in kasi sabi ng asawa ko dati, sabi ko, sabi ko, imbis na wala kang pasok, 'di ba dapat mamamasyal ka. Sabi niya, mga ano daw, yung mga Pilipino, sabi niya, imbis na magpahinga, kung nagtatrabaho daw yung tao, paano daw na-enjoy yung holiday? Sabi ko, my point of view, ay tama naman siya doon. Kaya lang sabi ko, isang tayo mamamasyal kung sarado lahat. Sa Italia, ganun din ata, time for family and to cook and to dine kasama pamilya. Oo, ganun. Madalas dito sa Europe ganun. Ang lungkot lang, 'di ba? Kasi sanay tayo sa Philippines. Tsaka 'di ba yung mga shops natin, from morning up to evening bukas, walang ganun dito. Sa mga big cities, ganun. Sa mga capital cities, may mga bukas na ganun. Pero sa mga small cities, ganun yung ano nila, oraryo nila. Like yung ano, sa shop ng asawa ko, ayan yung open lang. 10:30 a.m. to 1:30, tapos 5:30 to 8:30. And then yung ano din dito, yung breakfast time is 9:30 up to 11 o'clock. Ang lunch time dito, 2 o'clock up to 4 o'clock. Ang dinner time, yung mga Espanyol talaga, is ano yan, 8 masyadong maaga yan sa kanila. 9 to 11. Ganun. Kasi natutulog sila dito 1 o'clock, 12. Very late ba? Punta na lang sa park. Oo, tama. Mag-ano, sa park na lang talaga. Or sa beach, ganun. Grabe ang time, ha? Oo. Grabe yung ano ko dito, adjustment on my first year. Diyos ko, 8 o'clock, ay 9 o'clock tulog na ako sa Pilipinas kasi ang pasok ko dati, 7. Kailangan kong alam niyo naman, traffic is life in the Philippines. Kaya sanay ako matulog ng 8 or 9 o'clock ng gabi. Pagdating ko dito, Diyos ko Lord, 1 o'clock sila natutulog. 9 to 11, konti na lang midnight snack na. Oo. Kaya nga, ganun yung nila dito, oras. Kasi ang sa kanila, ang 7 ng hapon, tarde pa yan sa kanila. Ibig sabihin afternoon pa lang. Ang 7 PM. Afternoon pa lang yan sa Spain. Ang noche sa kanila, yan 10 o'clock ng gabi. Ganun ang 1 AM o alas 12 ng gabi, yan noche na yan sa kanila. Sa atin kasi 'di ba parang midnight na yan, sa kanila noche. Pero important pala talaga siesta time. Oo, ano ka ba sa mga Espanyol, ano yan? Asawa ko every yan talaga, every after meal, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, ano yan? Siesta is life sa kanila. Parang talaga yan. Ewan ko ba, bakit sila nagsisiesta? Ako kasi dati, inisip ko, pag natutulog ako ng saglit lang, like 15, 13 minutes, parang ano ako niyan, bitin ba? Thank you, Jillian's official. Thank you, Jillian's from Sweden, right, Jillian? Thank you for joining my live streaming, and thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, that is the time difference here in Spain and our Filipino time. Yung mga oras ng kainan, oras ng tulog, ibang-iba po. You really have to adjust. Actually, I am on the stage of adjusting and adapting because you have not just to adjust, but you need to adapt to adopt the difference. But it's okay. You know what? I am happy here because I learned a new language and also I am more independent compared in the Philippines. Tsaka dito, alam nyo ba, asawa ko, 3 lang ang pila. Stress na siya. Halimbawa, 3 kotse lang ang pila. Sasabihin niya, mucho traffico. Mucha cola. Yung pila ba, cola tawag nila dyan. Mucha cola. ¿Qué? 3 coches? Cola? Imagina in the Philippines. Yeah, power nap, Giselle. It's a power nap. Okay. Next. La comida is femenina. Femenino. La comida. So, the food. Ang pagkain. La comida. Vale? And then, what else? El queso. El queso. El queso. What is queso? Thank you so much for the 21 thumbs up. El queso. What is queso? The cheese. Sa Tagalog, 'di ba, queso tawag natin, pero letter K ang kulit. Laku, queso. Yes, Kenneth, very good. El queso is cheese. El queso. El agua. Okay, I have an explanation with this. The water. Ang tubig. Okay. ¿Por qué el agua? No la agua. Porque agua es femenino. ¿Por qué la agua? Same with the apple. You cannot say a apple. It should be an apple porque choca. An apple. So, since agua empieza con vocales, el agua, Kenneth, it's not la agua. Pero, si tú quieres decir mucha agua, that is correct. Utiliza mucha, no mucho agua. Mucha agua. For example, in la montaña, mucha agua. I learned this from my professor. Mucha agua. Mucha agua. ¿Por qué es correcto mucha agua? Porque tú, your stress is the word mucha, mucha agua. No igual que la agua, es con la agua, no. So it's mucha agua y el agua. Igual que el aula. You know what is aula? For example, the classroom. Tubig, daming tubig. Oo nga, Ate Jem. Tubig, daming tubig. Okay? El aula. Tengo clase en el segunda aula. En el segunda aula. The classroom. El aula. Pero, si por ejemplo dice las aulas, is correct. The plural, las aulas. ¿Vale? Las aulas. One moment, oh, bear with me. I need to take a pee. Tengo mucho pipí. Hi, sorry for the disruption. So, Las Aguas po yun, hindi Los Aguas. Oo, Las Aguas. Mayroon kaming sa door, nagulat ako. May papel na nilagay. Okay, so, ayan po. Actually kasi, las aulas, kasi hindi naman natin ginagamit ang las aguas, muchas agua. Ay, mucha agua. No, muchas no. Mucha agua. Kenneth. Normally, we use mucha, no las. Mucha agua. Las aulas, sí. Classrooms. Pero, las aguas, parang hindi siya nag-e-exist. Las aguas. Hindi siya nag-e-exist. Ano siya? Mucha agua. No utilizamos el artículo los y las. El agua sí, pero si quiere decir a lot of water means mucha agua. Mucha agua. Okay? Oh my God. It's 1:59. 1 hour and 59 minutes. Okay. El tiempo pasa muy rápido. Aquí sí. El tiempo pasa muy rápido, ¿no? Madre mía, hablamos de de montón de cosas en 2 horas. My God. Okay, la merienda, also in Tagalog. Actually, because there's a lot of vocabulary about food and drinks. That is why. Snack, very good. Yes, la merienda. Same in Tagalog, but different in spelling. La. So in Tagalog, we normally, the IE, merienda. Inano natin siya, yung IE sa sa Tagalog with letter Y, Y griega in Spanish. Snack, the snack. O snack time. Okay? The snack or the snack time. And then, la cerveza. Hola, cerveza, por favor. La cerveza. The beer. Sa atin, beer pa rin, no? Yeah, beer. In Tagalog, beer also, no? Una cerveza, por favor. So, if you want to order a drink. Yes, a toast. Una cerveza, por favor. Ay, tengo frío. Qué calentito. Okay? Una cerveza, por favor. El vino. El vino. Si, por ejemplo, la camarera pregunta, para beber is for drinks. Para beber, una cerveza para mí, por ejemplo, o quiero una copa de vino. Una copa de vino, pero vino es mejor. Yeah. Wine, the wine. Yeah. I have a red wine here. Look, it's my husband's wine. It's a red wine. But I do not like wine. No me gusta. No me gusta. Because I do not drink alcohol, so hindi ko siya gusto. Hindi ko siya gusto ang wine. Kaya vino tinto, si. O vino rojo. Tinto. Ano mas mahilig nila dyan, ma'am? Vino o serbesa? Kapag summer, serbesa. Kasi mainit. Summer, serbesa. Pero kapag winter, ngayon, taglamig, ngayong autumn, simula ng malamig, wine, para mainit sa katawan. Ganon. Ganon yung nila. Pagka malamig, wine para uminit daw yung katawan. Pero ako kasi hindi ko siya gusto eh. Hindi ko feel. Tsaka pag uminom ako, unti-unti lang antok na antok ako. Parang kalahating baso or yung kopa. Ay, Diyos ko, antok na antok talaga ako pag nakainom ako ng wine. Hindi ko maintindihan bakit antok ako. So, yun. Ang serbesa dito parang tubig. Umagang-umaga, breakfast. Halimbawa, yung 9:30, pupunta ka sa bar. Yan sila? Order na yan sila ng beer. Una, serbesa. Parang water yan sa kanila. Tapos, kapag winter, ayan na. Na sila. Magwa-wine na sila. Wine na yung nila, iniinom. Yung husband ko, kaya may wine kami ngayon. Kasi pag malamig, yan paggabi, wine na yung iniinom. Pero pag summer, beer. Yan, yan sila. Ang beer dito parang tubig talaga. As in. Parang tubig. Okay? Next. La cena. La cena is dinner. Dinner. Ano ba ang dinner sa atin? Almusal, hapunan. Hapunan. Ayan. Ang dinner sa atin ay hapunan. So, el almuerzo is breakfast o desayuno. El almuerzo o desayuno ay falta la U. Falta la U. Actually, I asked this. El almuerzo is breakfast. Desayuno is like, for example, early in the morning. Di ba tayo sa Philippines, like mga 6 a.m., nagko-coffee and ano lang tayo, like pandesal. So, ang desayuno dito, parang ganon. You want coffee and then a toasted bread with butter and jam. Mermelada. Con mantequilla y mermelada. Desayuno. Parang yan yung mga ano ba, yung quick and light breakfast, desayuno. You want a hot coffee or a hot milk with toasted bread with butter and jam. Tostada con mantequilla y mermelada in Spanish. Jam is mermelada. Mermelada. La mermelada. In English, jam. Okay? So, and then, okay, la cena, el almuerzo, desayuno. And then lunch is comida. La comida. Está ahí. Ano, la comida. La comida o comer, para comer is, para comer is the lunch. Para comer. Ma'am, in Southern American, Spanish po, almuerzo is lunch. Desayuno is breakfast. Kung hindi ako na... Yes, you are correct. You are correct, Kenneth. In Spanish American, that is actually their term. Because I asked that to my husband last week. That's my lesson also. And then I asked him, because there are books, the explanation is almuerzo is lunch. But here in Spain, my husband told me that desayuno is like a very early, I mean early in the morning, like 7, 8 o'clock. You want coffee and then it's a very light breakfast, desayuno. And then almuerzo is like bocadillo, el bocadillo, the baguette that they put something, like for example, tortilla de patata or longanisa or meat inside the baguette. So that is bocadillo. For them, almuerzo is heavy. Because lunchtime, because for example, I think in Southern American, that is lunch because they normally eat that 11 or 12 o'clock. That is why it's lunchtime. Because here in Spain is different. Very late na kasi ang ano nila, ang kain nila dito. Very, very late ba? Hindi katulad sa atin. Ma'am, hindi lang po language natutunan ko, pati culture. Gracias por todos. Oh, Ati. Muchísimas gracias. Ati. Okay. My pleasure to share my learnings here in Spain. Kenneth. So, I am so grateful to hear your words. Okay, so for example, la tortilla, sorry for, we keep on erasing and writing on the board. I really wanted to buy a bigger board and then we have this, a small room. I want to ask my husband if he can make that to me for my YouTube tutorial. For my YouTube tutorial. Okay, so la tortilla. Okay. La tortilla is the omelette. It's the omelette food. Okay? The omelette. Okay? Hi. Is it double L or double T? Oh my God. It's double T, right? Omelette. Hi. Hmm. Tama po ba ako? Omelette, double T? Am I correct with my spelling? Nalito na si Inday. Omelette. Okay. So, la tortilla. Omelette. Yes, Santos Alexander. Omelette is tortilla, no? Yeah, omelette. Ah, okay. Thank you. Kasi bigla akong nagulat nung sinilagay ko double L ko, huh? Omelette. Okay. So, normally, it is a Spanish, dish, food. The tortilla de patatas, tortilla de cebolla, tortilla de alcachofas. Ayan. So, ano yan sa kanila? Very common kapag breakfast or yung tapas, yung tinatawag lang tapas. So, yan yung like for example, now ko lang nalaman niyang la tortilla pala is omelette. Oo, tortilla. Ano siya, that is made of potatoes and eggs. It is optional because I put a little of onion. So it's very optional, but it is a very famous Spanish dish. De la tortilla. Ano yan? Favorite yan ng husband ko. Tortilla patata o cebolla. Ayan. So nilalagay yan siya sa baguette. Yung pan na mahaba. Ang tawag nila dyan, bocadillo. El bocadillo. El bocadillo. So, yung baguette, isa-slice mo siya in the middle, and then you're going to put the tortilla inside as filling. Parang palaman. Ganun nila kinakain yun. So, normally, ako, ang gusto ko niyan, I put tortilla, ham, yung hamon sa kanila. Ginutom. Ako din, gutom na nga ako, Yostig. Gutom na nga ako. Mag-ano lang tayo hanggang 2.5 hours. So, ganun. I-continue natin to next week. So, bakit ba kasi yung naging topic ko, food? Actually, alam nyo, I am guilty of not preparing our lesson today because normally I have my class at 9:50 up to 12 o'clock. And then after my class today, I went to the meat shop to buy some meat para bukas. Kasi normally every Sunday, we will stay in the countryside. So, pag nasa kami, El Campo, countryside, sa kabukiran lang po sa atin. Normally, gusto ng asawa ko talaga mag-ihaw, barbacoa tawag nila dyan. So, kaya kailangan kong bumili ng karne. Since today is Saturday, the meat shop will open up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So, kailangan kong pumila pa nga ako kanina. Ang dami ko ding kwento no? So, ayun. Pumila pa ako kanina. Tapos, pagkatapos kong dumating dito, sabi ko, mag-live stream na ako agad. Kasi, 'di ba na kami, my class 1 hour. Advance kami sa inyo ngayon, simula nung 21st of October. So, dati, lang kami, 6 hours advance sa Philippines. So, starting 21st of October, nagbabago kasi yung time, 7 hours advance na kami sa inyo. Kaya sabi ko, kung mag-start ako ng 2 o'clock, it's a bit late in the Philippines because I tried that, I have some Filipino viewers. in the Philippines. I hope actually. I hope that they will join me. And then yeah, hindi na ako nakakain. Kaya ano, wala pa akong lunch. It's 3:28 p.m. here. Kaya mamaya na ako mag-lunch after. Don't be confused with tortilla, flatbread. This one is usually used on Southern America and tortilla omelette on Spain, Spanish. Yeah, yeah, and that is why what I am explaining to you. What am I explaining to you? The baguette, they will put it inside. And they called it El Bocadillo. El Bocadillo in Spanish. Okay? So, uh, do you have other question, Kenneth? El trozo slice. El trozo slice. For example, you will say in the restaurant, ah, quiero un trozo de tortilla. Un trozo. O la tarta. One slice of. Wala na po. Thank you. Thank you, Kenneth. Yeah, you know what? I'm so happy today because, I mean, there are more than 10 people inside. Because normally, I really don't have a schedule uh, on my live streaming. I am not uh, I don't have a regular schedule because sometimes I am not available. So there are Saturdays that I cannot go online. So that is why sometimes I only have a few people inside. But now I am happy because there are more than 10 people inside my live streaming. So thank you so much for joining me. And I hope that you are free next Saturdays. Yeah, for the next Saturdays, if I'm free, I really tried my best to do this every Saturday. I I want to commit myself. Every Saturday I will do a live streaming about Spanish tutorial because not only that I am sharing my knowledge, but also I am like napadaan nga lang ako eh, pero ang galing po. Thank you, Yosteg. Because every time that I am doing this, I mean, I am learning at the same time and I am also uh, feeling better because I can, I have some Filipino viewers because living in a foreign country is very sad. I mean, there are times the homesickness is real. I really thought before that it's like it only happens in the movie, but uh, it's really nangyayari siya sa totoong buhay. Kararating lang namin. Oo nga tay, sabi ko mag-e-end na ako kasi gutom na si Inday. Thanks ma'am for sharing your knowledge with us. Salamat po. Parang nag-homeschooling po ako, lalo na ngayong quarantine. More blessings ma'am. God bless. Oh, thank you so much, Santos Alexander. Thank you for joining my live streaming. So, uh, I think that's all for today. We will continue this vocabulary next week because I think it's very late also in the Philippines. What time now in the Philippines? And please, if you are new to my channel, please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so that when I go live, you will be notified. Oh, yeah. So it's very late, no, Gina? It's 10:30 p.m. because it's 3:30 already here. So again, I am so thankful and grateful for your presence today, and I hope that I will see you again on the next Saturdays. Again, on the next Saturdays in our Spanish online tutorial. Salamat po. Dami ko natutunan. Sakto, magsasampay na ako. Thank you so much. Yes, Teg. Thank you, Mom. I miss you. I miss you too a lot, Gina. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Ang ano na, I'm so happy na naalala niyo pa rin ako. So, yan, kahit ang tagal ko nang wala sa Philippines, naaalala niyo pa si Miss Cathy. Parang nakakatuwa lang, nakakataba ng puso na nandyan kayo lagi para supportahan ako. So again, if you are new to my channel, please do not forget to like and subscribe. And kita na tayo ulit, ma'am. Oo nga, na. Gusto ko na nga umuwi. Konting ano na lang. Ma'am, suggest ko lang po, buong situational at sentence na yung i-discuss. Salamat po, ma'am. Ayo-ayo diha sa Spain. Ay, Bisaya, dahil po ka, Kenneth. Sige, next time, mag-ano tayo, mag-sentence tayo. Bale? Vamos a hacer frases a la próxima. Okay, Kenneth, no problem. There's no problem with that. I am happy when you are suggesting. So, next time we are going to do sentences about, the Spanish words so that we can practice our Spanish uh, skills. Wow, wow. And then, what else? I will be uploading new video, by the way. I filmed yesterday. I answered questions. There are questions kung ano yung trabaho ko po. What's my work here in Spain? So, I have a very short video. Wow, very short. Maybe it's 10 minutes video. So, I hope that you can watch that also. I will edit actually after this. After eating my lunch, I will try to edit that so that I can upload that video. So, again, thank you very much for today, and I hope to see you next week. So, if you have some question, we have 8 minutes to chit chat. If you have some questions about the topic or personal question, I am happy to answer. We will just make it 2 hours and 30 minutes. So we have 8 minutes to chit chat. To chit chat. What is let's have a chismis time. Wow, chismis time. Ano po bang ganap sa buhay natin ngayon? You know what here? In the schools here, the windows are wide open, and then the students will just put their jacket on because we are not, they suggest not to use the uh, air condition. Daghan salamat, ma'am. Amping kanunay, love from Davao. Uy, daghan kaayong salamat po, Kenneth. Salamat ha, taga Davao de ay ka. Never been in Davao. Thank you, Kenneth ha. Ano talaga, sobrang na-appreciate ko po ang iyong presence. At salamat, sinamahan mo ako in 2 hours. Sinamahan mo ako. Alam ko, busy ka po at sinamahan mo ako sa aking online tutorial. Thank you so much. Ay, thank you. Alam nyo, sobrang natuwa ako kasi kanina ang subscriber ko ay 2,555. Ngayon, 2,700, 2,575 na guys. Nadagdagan ako ng 20 persons. Oh my God! Ang babaw talaga ng kaligayahan ko. Ang babaw talaga ng kaligayahan ko. Sobra. Thank you talaga. Ayan. If you have some questions, feel free to chat and we have 5 minutes to answer questions. Thank you guys ha. Sana next Saturdays, free pa rin kayo, no? Para sa ating online tutorial. Ay, alam nyo, ito yung favorite food ko. Ayan, no? Mini tostas de trigo. Mini biscottes de ble. Ano siya? Masarap to pag nilalagyan mo. Hi, Arnia Bulanon. Hi, just woke up. Hi, Arnia. I am about to end. Actually, good morning, Arnia. Nagutom na ako kasi, guwapa. Di pa ako nag-lunch. Ano na dito? 3:39. Sabi ko, i-end na namin yung tutorial ko. Ang haba ng diniscuss ko ngayon, wapa. Tama na, ma'am, sa food. Nagutom na ako. Kain tayo. Gina, kain. Ang sarap nito na. Very crispy. Oo nga, Arnia. Diyos ko, kakawaiti. Ginutom na si Inday. Alam nyo, ang mga Espanyol, kinakain nila to. Ano to as appetizer? Lalagyan mo to ng keso. Yung ano, yung different type of ano dito, pate. Ano, tapos gustong-gusto ko yung cheese na pineapple flavor. Ay, ang sarap nun. Mm-mm. Malig yan. Very crispy. Ngayon, Arnia, sabi ko, hindi pa ako tapos mag-discuss actually. Ang haba ng topic ko ngayon, vocabulary about food and drinks. Pero nagutom ako. Dito kasi ano sila, hindi sila kumakain ng may kape. Di ba tayong Pinoy, sanay tayo, kape, at saka kunyari sinangag na kanin. Sila hindi. Ang kape talaga sa kanila, ano yan, after na ng kumain. Sa Spanish, cornic appetizer nila. Ah, saka potato ta. Pero sleepy pa, ulan kasi. Dito din wafa. Wait lang. Since Thursday, maulan. Ang lamig nga dito, wafa, kagabi. Grabe talaga ang lamig. Husband ko, ma'am, ayaw coffee. Dito sa amin, 2 buwan na walang araw. Sa Germany, walang araw daw, wafa. Kami 3 araw na, walang, naku, bukas, ewan ko lang. Kapag maulan, hindi ako pupunta sa kampo. Ang lamig eh. Ang lamig doon kasi wala naman kaming ano doon. Walang heater. Ah, apoy. Anong lunch mo ta? Ganun talaga sa Germany, bira lang pakita ang araw. Laging malamig. Ay, thank you, Wafa, ha, sa pag-join mo. Sabi ko kanina, 2 hours and 20 minutes na pala ako. Sabi ko, uy, itigil na natin to. Sabi ko, next week naman tayo mag-discuss. Napagod si Inday. At ginutom talaga ako. Wala nang araw, foggy pa. Yun ang malala eh. Ang lamig-lamig. Ako nga, nilalamig ako ngayon. Alam mo, Wafa, natuwa ako today. Kasi bago ako mag-live streaming, 2,555 yung ano ko, yung subscribers ko, Wafa. Tapos ngayon nasa 2,575, nadagdagan ako 20, Wafa. Pahinga ka, Wafa. Ako naman, tinatry ko lang every Saturday. Day off din pag may time. Ang sipag nyo kasi everyday kayo nag-ELS, Wafa. Ako kasi, hindi naman ako pwedeng everyday kasi sobrang busy si Inday. Nagulat nga ako, Wafa eh. Sabi ko, hala, alam no, 5,000, ay 5,000, o hala, 2,575. Sabi ko, hala, nagulat ako, Wafa. Sabi ko, hala, ang daming nagulat ako. Gumamo bigla. Or, Kasi ano, Wafa eh, yung ano ko ba, may mga group ako, sinisharean ko about Spanish, relating Spanish, ano, class. Maraming nagsishare ng video ko sa mga group nila. Wafa, parang malabo pa ako makasahod. Baka next year, mga after 1 year pa siguro. Kasi ang liliit lang naman ng revenue ko. Minsan sa isang buwan nasa 5 lang or 6 euro lang or 7 euros. Sabi ko mga next year pa siguro. Captain Ron Adventure. Oh, okay, that's good. Ginamit mo yung ano mo, ni hubby mo, Wafa. Wala, bakit? Hindi ba ano, Wafa? Hindi ba malakas ang kita ng live streaming? Vamos, ba, goodbye sa Spanish. Hindi, vamos ta is let's go. Ang goodbye is adios. Vamos is let's go. Tara, vamos. For example, vamos a la playa. Let's go to the beach. Goodbye is adios. Adios. Hasta luego. Hasta la próxima. Yan ang despedirse ng Castellano. Yung saying goodbye. Saying goodbye in Spanish. Adios. Hasta luego. Hasta la próxima. Vamos is, akala ko goodbye. Natawa ako bigla sa'yo. Vamos is let's go. Vamos. Let's go. Akala ko goodbye. Natawa tuloy ako sa'yo. Vamos is let's go. Vamos aprender. Let's learn. Sa amin, los gets. Los gets? Parang let's go lang, no? Let's go. Parang pinagpalit nyo yung, ano ba, yung vowels. Los gets. Let's go. Vamos. Ang despedirse in Spanish, despedirse means saying goodbye is adiós, adiós, hasta luego, hasta luego, hasta la próxima, o hasta mañana, for example, until tomorrow, hasta mañana, o hasta ahora. Ay, hindi na pala siya kita. Sinasabi din nila, hasta ahora, ma'am, out sa ako, charging phone now, new friend ako, gusto lakaw at to store Anton pa ako. Punta na lang store early while konti pa tao. Okay, Wafa, thank you so much. I will end this also. Wa, saying goodbye in Spanish. Adiós, hasta luego, hasta la próxima, hasta mañana, hasta ahora. Yan yung way of saying goodbye in Spanish. Okay? So again, thank you so much. This is Catherine B. Fernandez, Proud Pinay, asking you to like and subscribe and share my videos to your family and friends. And see you next time. Oo, ta. Basta saying goodbye, ganun yung ano nila. Halimbawa, yung bibili ka ng pan sa bakery, sasabihin lang nila, hasta ahora, kaya adios, hasta luego, hasta ahora, hasta la próxima. Anong see you next time sa Spanish? Hasta la próxima. O hasta la vista. Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista. See you again. Hasta la vista. Next time. Hasta la próxima. Hasta con la H. Hasta la vista. Ganito ta. Hasta la vista. Lagi yan sila may ganito ah. Hasta la vista. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much. So, see you next time. Bye-bye.